Here I am going to demonstrate the problem of a circular loop of radius r. So this is a circular loop. Let us consider this is a circular loop of radius r carrying a current I. So I am considering the current is in the anti-clockwise direction, and this value is I, carrying a current I, and it is placed in a uniform magnetic field, and this field is perpendicular to the surface. So this is the direction of the field. So the field is perpendicular to the surface. Okay, so now it is asking that how much will be the force experienced by this particular circular loop which is carrying a current I. So now this is the radius r, and this is the current rotating in anti-clockwise direction. So we know that the equation of the force F equal to I into L cross B. So L means small length, say dl here. So this is the equation of the force dl cross B. So if we draw a tangent, so this is the tangent what we are showing. So this is rotating anti-clockwise, so tangent will be towards this direction, and this is the direction of the magnetic field perpendicular to the surface. So if you draw a tangent, then it is a cross product of these two vectors. So magnetic field direction is perpendicular to the plane, and this is the tangent. So this is the two vectors, and if we do a cross product, so using the right hand thumb rule, what we see using the right hand thumb rule, so if we rotate our finger like this, the direction of the thumb, so direction of the thumb will be the direction of the resultant force. So here the direction of the force will be outward direction. So now same way, if as it is in the anti-clockwise direction, and always that magnetic field vertically upward, but here the tangent is coming this side downward because it is rotating anti-clockwise. Here it was other side, and here it is downward. So now in this case, again if we put that same right hand rule, then the force will be also here outside direction. So this direction, the direction of the force, because here the tangent is coming opposite direction. Therefore these two forces are repelling each other. So this force due to this dl will repel, or this will be in the opposite direction when you just take that length opposite to that particular point. So it will be in the opposite direction. So what is happening, so this force on that other side will cancel the force just the opposite direction because it is in the opposite side. So this way these two forces will cancel. Same way at every point, if you consider just opposite side of that circle will nullify that other force, and therefore the total force will be 0. So total force on this circular loop carrying a current I in a uniform magnetic field perpendicular to the surface will be 0. Another interesting problem I am going to discuss here. So this is the answer to the first one. Now coming to the second one, let's say this current is coming towards the direction of this pointer downward, and here current is going upward. So both the currents are in both opposite direction. So in this scenario the force will be outside, means if the current goes in upward direction and another where it comes in the downward direction, then these two forces will also repel. So from this same logic or from the same understanding, we see that these two forces will repel. But if it happens to be the same direction. If current goes in this direction and this direction, so that way these two forces will attract. So that is, there is also another problem where we have seen that when current flows in a parallel wire in the same direction, so these two forces will attract if it is in the same direction, and if the current flows in the opposite direction, these two forces will repel.